Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, we're going to get started on that 24-hour temperature cast. We still made it into the 90s in many spots yesterday. We probably will get there again today. Today is going to hinge a little bit on who gets the showers and who gets a little bit of that drier air. That drier air will heat up a little bit faster, and where we have a little more humidity and we have a few more showers, that will prevent the temperatures from getting so hot in the first place, and will certainly prevent temperatures from staying so hot for so long. So we do have a few things that are going to work in our favor, and I think that should mean we don't have as many hours of those really high temperatures. I see some of those clouds down to the bottom of the screen, especially in our eastern areas, and we'll see how many spots are going to be lucky enough to get some of those showers. One of the things that's different out there today is that third row of numbers, the dew point temperatures. 65 in Tallahassee, 64 in Thomasville, 66 in Valdosta. Now, our actual air temperatures are still in the 70s in a lot of spots, but it's much drier. And what happens is when you have that drier air, temperatures are able to fall a little bit further, especially if the winds calm down. Now, we do have a bit of a breeze out there, so we'll see how those temperatures are able to adjust over the next couple of hours. But 74 in Tallahassee, 72 in Valdosta, and 68 in Thomasville. We're going to see a little bit more of a variety around the region. And the more south that we go, where we have a little bit more of that humidity, we're going to notice those temperatures probably staying a little bit higher. And the more north that you go, where the air is a little drier, that's where we're going to find some of those cooler temperatures. Check out Blakely at 64. Tifton is just 67 this morning, while Perry's checking in at 72 and Live Oak's at 70. Now, I think today the breeze will be more from the northeast, trying to turn more to the east. As it continues to turn east and even southeast, that'll start to bring back more moisture in more places, and also think maybe helps to generate a couple of scattered showers. I don't expect fog to be an issue between the dry air and the breeze. That should be limited. Now, there's all kinds of showers across parts of the Florida Peninsula yesterday, last night, and even this morning. Some of those showers are really close to our coastal legs, but not quite here. Futurecast wants to show some trying to make their way through parts of our area, but where they run into that dry air, they're going to get gobbled up. So between that dry air pushing in from the north and that humidity to the south, we're going to have a very changeable and mixed up forecast for today. So it's going to be different to the south and east compared to what it is in the north and west. And then as we go through the next couple of days, that breeze coming in from the east will also serve to adjust the forecast a little tiny bit. So I think there's going to be some changes here. I think the most noticeable change is that breeze this morning and feeling maybe a little less icky, sticky, gross outside, and hopefully it stays that way into the afternoon. But I do think there'll be at least some scattered showers each of the next few afternoons. On the tropics, nothing cooking right now in the Gulf or the Caribbean. Again, we still see some of those showers in a couple of spots, but nothing that looks like it's got any kind of organization to it. Even the energy coming off the coast of Africa doesn't look very well organized anymore, so nice and quiet in the tropics, which is unusual for the end of August, but we'll take it. On the Gulf close to home, we've got those breezes out of the northeast and east up to about 18. We'll call it breezy at times. Seas like 2 to 4 feet. This morning, it's 60s and 70s, mostly clear pretty much across the board. Things will be a little bit more changeable this afternoon. I think north and west, clearer skies. South and east, more cloudy, and that's where the best chances will be for some showers. I think the warm spots get into the low 90s, but not everybody does. And even those of us that do, hopefully we don't get too much past like 91 or 92. And hopefully we don't have to stay there for 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. Tonight it'll be partly cloudy. Most of us will be back in the low 70s. I think we're going to do it very similar over the weekend. So maybe we can trim those rain chances just a little tiny bit. I still think there'll be some showers, especially in the afternoons and evenings, and especially closer to the coast. But I don't think there's going to be as many showers as it was looking like. I also think as we head into next week, there's a whole lot of hot coming. So we still have plenty of August in this forecast.